It was a very rough neighborhood, but I think that's where all the real people, you know, come from. Roxbury was cool. It was real cool. It was cool to grow up there. It gives you a grip on life, you know, when you grew up in a place where, you know, it's not a whole bunch of money going through there, you know. The government isn't putting a whole bunch of money through there, so, you know, you just gotta learn to deal with what you can deal with. I had a lot of friends, you know. There's a lot of real people down there, and that's where most of the real people come from, you know, the ghettos of the world. I did some things in my life, you know, that I regret now, you know, as far as, you know, as a teenager. You know, I wanted things that I couldn't afford. So in order to get them, I had to, you know, hustle. In order to keep myself out of trouble on weekends, talent shows was the best thing to do. And there was, you know, a big wave of talent shows in Boston, Massachusetts. There was talent shows going on every weekend. It was with New Edition. We just put the group together, went and did like, we must have did like maybe 3-4 talent shows. And there was a big talent show that was given by a guy named Maurice Starr. And it was for a record contract. We didn't win the talent show. We came in second place. A rap group beat us. And but he decided to sign us anyway. And we signed a contract with him and blew up after that, you know. Did our first album, Candy Girl, and all that, and on and on and on and on and on. You know, we never lost touch with reality, being in that group. You know, we didn't get swelled heads or nothing. We still went to school. We still did the same things all the rest of the kids did, except, you know, we was going on tours. Yeah, it's a big difference, a real big difference. My 2 sons, my daughter, yeah, they're doing very well. They're growing up very well. They get everything that I never had. Everything, you know. They're getting everything. It's a lot better for them than it was for me. I'm very much a proud father, a very proud father. My oldest son usually comes out with me on tour. He comes on stage, dances a little bit. And not because I make him, because he just wants to, you know, he wants to be out there. And just to be around that, I think is good for a kid right now, you know. I take him out during the summer times when I'm, you know, touring, and he likes it, he enjoys it. We need some belief. They have no more belief, you know. They wipe God out of kids' minds these days. So, you know, who do they have to trust? They can't trust anyone. I feel if a lot more kids started going to church, reading the Bible, you know, just within self, you know, I think a lot of things would, you know, turn around. I thank God every day for, you know, just giving me the strength to keep going. And I think if this didn't happen, I'd either be in jail or dead. I know that for a fact. Gotta tell you how to feel, you know. You gotta just roll with the punches. Whatever's thrown at you, you gotta, you know, go with it. Believing in yourself. How important is it? It's important for me, I think, to be with her forever. I love her that much. It's important. It's just important. I love her. You know what I mean? You can't explain it. When you love someone, when you're in love with someone, you know, it's just hard to explain, you know. I've known her for maybe 3-4 years. We've been going out for 3 years, actually. We met. Actually, we didn't like each other when we first met each other. Well, I didn't like her. She didn't like me either. We was at, I think, the Soul Train Music Awards. And someone was sitting behind me, the Wining family was sitting behind me. And she walked up and she was talking to them and she was elbowing me in the head and I just looked back at her. And I gave her like this real crazy look. And I guess she said to herself, what's wrong with him? And she knew what she had did. She knew she was hitting me in the head. And after that, she invited me to, you know, her party. She had a birthday party. And I went, and it was fun, you know. When I went, I was just on it. I was on it. That's how we say it, I own it. I was on it. I just had to have her, you know. Once I met her, you know, got to know her, talked to her. We dated for a little while. Dating turned into falling in love and the whole shebang, you know, how that goes. But I'm very happy. It was a nice 3 years getting to know each other inside and out, you know, how we felt about different things, you know. I just love her eyes. I loved her eyes. First time I seen her, you know, her eyes just done something to me. Actually, all of us wrote it together. Gave her a chance to write. She doesn't like to write, so, you know, I gave her a chance to write, and she'll be writing a lot more. She has a lot to say, so. Actually, first time we did it, we was in the studio together, and it was on 2 different mics. And I couldn't sing with her, you know? She's just incredible. She's an incredible vocalist. So I waited. I told her, go ahead and do your part, honey, and I'll do my part later. She left, I did my part, and it came out like that. And the parts where, you know, we're going off of each other, was just basically, you know, us just going in there and yelling at each other, you know, getting some steam off. But it was fun to do that song, very much. In fact, we might put some of the wedding in that video. We was thinking about that, so I think that'd be a good idea. You're gonna see, you know, the new Bobbi Brown, you know, what you didn't see a while back, you know, in the days. I've gotten a lot better as far as performance-wise, and as far as, you know, vocally. And you know, I'm just going out there to do what I do best, you know, and that's try to make people smile. And I got a few more people with me this time to help me, so it should be great. We got Whitney Houston, you know, Whitney Houston Brown, Whitney Houston, Debbie Winans, you know, Rakim, Rex and Effect, Styles, you know, a lot of people, you know, worked on it. Plus Teddy Riley did some solos on some of the tracks. I think, you know, in order to make a great album, you need great people involved. And all these people, you know, are very talented. And we just got together and did it, you know. But there's a lot of Bobbi Brown on there. I think it'll do well because of the fact that out there in the business right now, on the charts, there's nobody, you know. I mean, there's a lot of people, but, you know, I listen to the albums and they maybe have like 1 or 2 hits on the album. This album, my album is filled with great songs, great written songs, great beats. It's just, it's a better album than anything that's out there right now. I mean, they did the first album. They did Don't Be Cruel with me. So, you know, that works. So, you know, you don't change something, you don't fix something that ain't broke. So I worked with them again. Teddy Riley he's more of a, I say a hip hop, you know, New Jack. He's a New Jack writer. He has a lot of nice grooves to dance to. I like to dance to his music. LA and Babyface, they're great songwriters. They write great songs. They write the type of songs that last for a long time, you know, last in people's minds. You know, the hooks always last in people's minds. So, you know, that's the difference between both of them. They both come up with funky tracks, and, you know, but you know, there's just that difference. Humping Around is a song about a female approaching a boyfriend or husband, and she thinks he's humping around. And the song is basically about the man telling her that, you know, no, I'm not humping around. Calling my friends and asking my friends, if I'm humping around, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? It goes on and on and on. And it has a great beat, real good beat. It's just an all-around good song. It was written by LA and Babyface. I didn't have anything to do with it. You know, it wasn't me. Nah, it's a nice song. I don't know who it's about. It's just a song, you know. It's not me. None of my songs was written about home. None of them. Nothing. Music is music. My home is home. Triple B Records is a record company distributed by MCA. We have, let me see, I think 6 acts signed so far. Have a young lady, Dee Dee O'Neill, female singer, vocalist, very great vocalist, very pretty. We have Styles, MC Styles, my little sister, Coop B, and the No Question Dancers. We have, let me see, Lily Brown, my sister. There's a lot of people, Harold Travers. There's so many people that's, you know, send me tapes, and we're still, you know, going through the tapes and picking out different groups. We have a group called Smooth Silk. There's just a lot we got to do. This label is set up for those who have talent and no one wants to give them a chance. Everyone needs a chance sometimes. So, you know, we're there to, you know, to snatch all the crumbs that the big labels don't pick up, and try to make the label big. Then I have my studios, you know, Boss Town and R Jam. My studio in Atlanta is called Boss Town, and it's a commercial studio. What makes a good businessman? Determination, knowing what to go for and what not to go for. Shrewd, gotta be shrewd. It's the only way you get by in this world today, being shrewd as far as business is concerned. I like it though. It's fun. We plan to do a movie, an album, and do a world tour sometime in the near future. Hopefully in the next 100 years. No, in about another 5 years, 5, 6 years. We're waiting for everybody else to put out their albums, you know, put out their second album, and then we're gonna go in the studio and cut the New Edition album and make the best of it, you know. That's the mother of, you know, that's the mother of the BBDs and Ralph Tresvant and Johnny Gills. So, you know, we gotta, you know, do something for New Edition. That's mandatory. We have to, because we wouldn't be here without New Edition. You know, that name, New Edition, and we respect that name a lot because it's been with us for a long time. Yo, what's up? This is Bobbi Brown. Keep on dancing. Yo, this is Bobbi Brown, and this is my new single, Humping Around.